Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Exodus 23. Suppose it wouldn't be a church without a Bible quote or two.
É, não é realmente uma igreja se não tiver uma...
A ventilation panel. Can't reach it from here.
Oh, hello, Reverend. Sorry about the noise. The assembly hall is to your right, past the locker room.
Thank you.
Nossa, que é isso?
Not a bad idea, but I'll need to get rid of the guard first.
Tá. Fotografias.
Looks like a timeline of how the EPOS seal has changed over the years. The original EPOS logo, from before the collapse. The second version of the EPOS logo, from sometime after the collapse. The third version of the EPOS logo, designed about 15 years ago. The current version of the EPOS logo.
Deixa eu ver, aqui parecia uma cruz com uma bola no meio. Que diferente aqui. Já entendi! Olha aqui, ó. Esse aqui é tatuagem.
An armed guard. There's likely more of them around, so I should be careful.
Cofres fortes.
A bunch of storage boxes with initials on them. Several of the initials match people I know, but it could be a coincidence. If I had reason to believe one of them was EPOS, it might be a good idea to come back here.
Sim, eu sei. Aqui, olha aqui o símbolo.
Some kind of large pool or bathtub.
Deve ser pras, como fala? Quando você faz o batismo. Torneira.
Yeah, that might work as a distraction for the guard outside. I need to be sure.
Tá. Pera aí, volta aqui. Aqui, ó.
No way.
Sim,
It's the tattoo
exatamente.
design. That must mean Leonard is a member of EPOS. Or, well, he was, at some point at least.
Ele foi um membro da igreja do...
I'll get rid of the sketch, now that I've identified the symbol.
Acho que já entendi. Então, eu acho que foi o Leonard que matou a Maya e o Crow. E aí ele foi morto por uma outra pessoa? Será que é isso?
It says LD on this box right here.
Ok.
Locked.
Gente, eu tenho aqui a chavosa. Que isso?
Got a written piece of paper.
Vamos ler.
Grandmaster Otto, if you are reading this, it means that I have failed.
Ixi!
I'm sorry, but I didn't want to involve the church unless absolutely necessary. My brother has some things for you. They will be self-explanatory. I told him to only give them up to the person who repeats the famous quote from my favorite book. I'm sure you remember. Blessings from Leonard, your most humble and loyal servant. Seems like Leonard was up to something shady.
Ih!
I'll have to find his brother and figure out what the quote is.
Irmão de Leonard. Citação literária. Cofres fortes, torneira... O que tem aqui?
Some kind of assembly hall with plenty of people inside. I should stay clear.
Será que agora eu já posso ligar a torneira?
Alright, let's see if this works.
Nossa, que barulhada seria essa? Nossa senhora.
What the heck?
Mas que caralho! Isso não foi bem um palavrão.
That should keep him busy for a while.
Ok, vamos usar esse arquivador.
It's stuck.
Pronto.
Alright, it's...
The hell is that noise?
Shit.
We've got an intruder!
Ixi! Eita porra, acho que eu tenho que ser mais rápido, peraí.
Alright.
The hell is that noise?
Shit.
Não. Calma, calma, calma. E se eu tentar assim primeiro entrar por essa porta aqui antes de coisar pro guarda?
Locked.
Teria que ser alguma coisa pra evitar o bar. Ah, entendi. Já entendi. Aê. Pera aí.
All right, it's loose now.
Ah. Pera aí, calma. Calma.
Six new members over the last month. The
Ah.
Bacarbo Parish is also doing better now.
Opa, peraí, esse aqui não é o...
They managed
É,
to
exatamente.
resolve their financial difficulties.
É o cara que eu encontrei na...
Elsa is doing great work there.
Elsa.
Sending her on our behalf was the right call. That brings us to the subject of these horrid
Ish.
murders.
Vile acts, for certain. I pray that the church will stay clear of any blame.
Why shouldn't it? We had nothing to do with those
Ah,
atrocities.
é.
I know that, old friend. But surely our enemies will not ignore an opportunity like this.
I suppose so. Our violent past coming back to haunt us.
Sadly, the fact that one of our people was victimized will inevitably draw eyes upon the church.
Sim.
Yes, maybe it's in our best interest to invite the police as a gesture of good faith.
Será?
It would certainly show them that we have nothing to hide.
Very well. Let's bring the subject to a vote at the council tonight.
É isso?
At the very least, it seems like the church leadership didn't sanction the murders. I'll wait a bit and see if they leave.
Que, ironicamente, tem a cara do Charles Darwin, o...
Administrative paperwork. I don't think it's safe to go back that.
Não, calma, eu não ia voltar, eu só tô...
Wow, that's a lot of books. They have an impressive library here.
Welcome, visitor.
Oh,
Special Agent, Violent Crimes Central Bureau.
Oh, it's you again. The man from the train.
Indeed. I never forget a face, but I'm afraid I didn't catch your name.
It's Agent England.
Ah, I am Vilgood. I assume you are aware of our legal status.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not here to cause any trouble. Just trying to do my job.
Why would you cause trouble? That sounds quite unnecessary.
Well, if, let's say, you were sheltering a murderer, I would have no choice.
Good thing there are no murderers here, then, for all parties involved.
Yeah. I overheard what you said to that priest. It's clear to me that you had nothing
Ah,
to do with
mas
the
será que ele não tava
That's
meio que
a relief.
sabendo?
With that unpleasantry taken care of, perhaps I can be of assistance.
Tá,
What do you
né?
know about the murder in the workshop hall?
Not much at all. Only that a carpenter was brutally killed there in the night.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
Only what my fellow church members have told me. That Maya Strand was stabbed to death by a mysterious killer.
What's your take on the conduit?
Oh, those heretics? Haven't heard anything of them in many years. As far as I know, they are firmly confined to the ash heap of history by now.
Some might argue with that. Your church has a violent past with them, hasn't it?
There's no denying that. We fought many battles with their kind in the youth of our movement.
And now?
Don't be absurd. They are practically eradicated, and we have been a peaceful group for decades.
What do you think about their teachings then?
Certainly dangerous doctrines if left unchecked. The conduit believes humans will create God in their image, instead of the other way around. In their folly, they forget that humans are flawed, and that their creations will inevitably inherit those flaws. The false God they aspire
Ué,
to
então...
create may demand sacrifices they're not prepared for.
Bom, mas se nós somos falhos e somos a imagem e semelhança de Deus, então, de um jeito ou de outro, que nos criou é falho. Cuidado aí, hein, ô Charles Darwin esquisito.
So Leonard Dahl, one of your members, was killed yesterday.
I had a feeling your inquiry would lead us to him.
Can you think of anyone who would want him dead?
No. He was a loyal member of the church for many years. Kind of alone.
Ah.
Was helpful and polite. He did have a strangeness to him, though. A look in his eyes like he was stuck in perpetual contemplation. It seemed as if he was constantly on the verge of, but never quite able to reach, some sort of profound revelation.
Any hint of a violent side to him?
No. To my knowledge, Leonard never committed any violence, nor did he express any desire to do so.
Então nós temos dois doidos, tanto de um lado quanto do outro. A Maja, que era maluca, esse Leonard, que também era.
This church, EPOS, what are your teachings?
At our core, we are an Orthodox Christian church. We believe in the one true God and his only Son, Jesus
Então é
Christ.
tipo um novo
And what
cristianismo.
sets your group apart from other Christians?
Two things. The reverence of the essential humanity in each and every one of us, and our stalwart opposition to false idols. Prior to the collapse, the great flood of our time, we
Interessante.
arose as a reaction to the disgraceful habits of that era. The widespread worship of anything and everything but God. Wealth, fame, mindless pleasure. The sickening mutilation of our bodies to the point where some were more machine than human. And the worst of all, the pursuit of AI superintelligences. False gods that humans aspired to.
Você devia estar mais nervosinho aqui.
We oppose it all for the glory of our Creator and the salvation in our future.
And how do you go about preventing people from worshipping these false gods?
Not by violence, if that's what you're implying. Such things belong to the past.
So it's just a coincidence that the only armed man I've seen in Nordson was right behind your doors?
Sadly, the world is still in a state where men with guns are a necessary evil. However, no laws have been broken. We have every right to bear arms.
É.
Do you know what kinds of books Leonard liked to read?
One book he borrowed frequently was The Kingdom of God is Within You. In fact, it still hasn't been returned. It should be among his estate.
Would you be able to say if he had any favorite quotes from that book?
No, you should ask someone who spent more time with him.
Fine, I'll do that. What kind of book is it anyway?
It's about non-violence, to summarize.
Got it. Thanks. Do you know who Leonard Dahl's brother is?
I believe his name is Rolf. Quite a shady character.
Ah.
The gardener, right?
Yes, that's him.
Essa foi fácil.
What do you know about Carl Oscarson?
I must confess I didn't even know his name before I heard he was a murder victim.
What do you think of Gabriel?
Kurt's nephew. We only met briefly a few times.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is, the school teacher? She also calls herself Melinda.
I believe I've seen her around town with the school children, but I don't know much about her.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
He's no member of the church, but he's a fine man blessed with strong Christian morals. Compassionate, forgiving, and open-minded. I was good friends with his late father, and I'm glad to see that his son followed in his footsteps.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth?
Cunning woman, that one. And she's been a thorn in our side ever since she joined the town council.
Yeah? How so?
She has a penchant for political obstruction. Things like hindering our building permits or imposing unreasonable restrictions on our street preaching.
Ah.
Why do you think she's been acting that way?
If I
É.
had to hazard a guess, I'd say she has some kind of grudge. Some Christian out there must have greatly angered her at some point.
É, ou então.
What's your opinion on Maya Strand?
She was my polar opposite in almost every way. But I enjoyed the occasional late-night chess game with her in the canteen. It's fascinating how trivial activities like board games can bring such different people together.
É.
Goes without saying that I was as shocked and appalled as anyone when I learned of what happened to her.
What's your opinion on Dr. Pearson?
He and I have quite different takes on life and death, to put it lightly. But alas, a man of my age needs to see a physician regularly to keep the Grim Reaper at bay. So I grit my teeth and endure half an hour of his morbid humor for the
What do you think of Walter?
I don't know him well, but he seems like the kind of man who plays the part of the clown to hide a deep mood.
Eu também pensei isso.
What can you tell me about Rolf?
Not my favorite person. He mocked the Lord when I first met him, and I don't take kindly to that sort of behavior.
Certo.
That's all, for now.
Understood. I'll be here if you have more inquiries.
Bom, eu suponho que agora eu não vou mais precisar... Peraí. Eu posso ir por aqui?
Wow, that...
Acho que agora eu não preciso mais voltar por aqui.
Oh, the passage led back here. Good. Since I left the door unlocked behind me, I'll be able to come back the same way.
Bom, né? Centro comercial. Bom, vamos voltar aqui, né? Centro de reciclagem. Vamos verificar os livros do Leonard.
There it is, the book from the library. Got it. The Kingdom of God is Within You by Leo Tolstoy.
Tolstói?
This looks ancient, pre-collapse for sure. A number of pages are marked in the margins. Likely to easily find them. Even if one of the marked pages contains the quote I need, there's too much text. I'll need more to go on. Maybe someone who had regular contact with Leonard would know the quote of
Tipo o irmão dele? Ok. Aqui, né? Rua Mimir. Hello, Rolf. Peraí, deixa eu ligar o meu analisador biométrico já, né?
Hello, Rolf.
Hey, look, I'm pretty busy here. Not really a good time to talk.
This can't wait. You heard about your brother, right?
It's a small town, what do you think?
Sorry about your loss, but I really need to ask you some questions.
Fine.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is, the school teacher? She also calls herself Melinda.
Sure, I've seen her around, but that's pretty much it.
What can you tell me about yourself, Rolf?
I'm not in the mood for small talk. Ask your questions so I can get back to work.
Tá bom.
What kind of relationship did you have with your brother?
The sibling kind. We weren't enemies, if that's what you're asking. The rest is really none of your business.
Eita porra.
What do you think of Walter?
He's kind of a loon, isn't he? And coming from me, that's saying a lot.
I'm sorry, Rolf, but I have to ask you about your brother's death.
I know, and I wish I had something to give you, but I don't know what happened.
So you have no idea who'd want to kill Leonard?
It's gotta be the nutjob who killed those other people, right?
It's possible, but far from certain. When was the last time you talked to your brother?
A week and a half ago, or so.
Okay. How did he seem? What did you two discuss?
He was his usual self, but what we talked about is private.
Look, every little detail matters. What he said could be the key to finding his killer.
I'm not gonna betray his trust. If you want to arrest me, go ahead. But that's all I'm gonna say.
Que isso?
What do you know about the conduit?
You know I'm a gardener, not an electrician, right?
That's not... Never mind. What can you tell me about the Church of Epos? I know for a fact that your brother was a member.
So? That's not a crime.
Come on, Rolf, work with me. Don't you want me to catch your brother's killer?
Yes, he was a member, but I'm not. I spent 10 years trying to get him out of that place.
Why would you do that?
Because he changed. He became this sullen, slow, serious, fucking block of a person. He used to be so full of life, you know? I know he died just yesterday, but the Leonard I grew up with, he's been dead for a long time.
I understand, Rolf. Thanks for sharing. No, I don't want to tip him off before I figured out the exact quote.
Deu caramba.
That's it.
Good.
Ó, o livro.
I should keep this to myself, or he might figure out that I'm not the person Leonard wanted to have the evidence.
Tá bom. Então... Bom, então vamos aqui. Não, precisa não, eu quero falar com o Gabriel.
Hello again.
Hey there.
Rolf.
Do you know Rolf Dahl?
You could say that. I've stopped counting the number of times we've hauled his ass to jail.
Oh, he's a troublemaker?
Yes, ma'am. A slippery one. But one of these days his luck will run out.
I'm trying to find a book quote that Leonard Dahl was fond of. Any
Oh,
ideas?
mas eu já sei.
Maybe ask his coworker, the guy from the recycling center.
Yeah, good idea.
Ah, é verdade.
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
Então vamos voltar pra cantina. Ih, você ainda tá aqui, fia?
Can you answer a few more?
I suppose.
Do you remember Leonard quoting a book?
He used to say this phrase every now and then. Not sure if it's from a book, though.
Yeah? What was the saying?
I don't remember exactly. Something about life and being human, I think. Sorry, might recognize it if I saw it.
Opa, tô com o livrinho
I'll let you
aqui.
get back to it.
Okay.
Hey, I got something to show you.
Okay.
Have a look at these marked pages. Does anything remind you of things Leonard used to say?
Give me a minute, will you?
Sure.
Here. The sole meaning of life is to serve humanity. Leonard used to say that whenever I was late for work.
Perfect. Thanks.
Nossa,
No
isso.
problem.
O único significado. Não sei o que lá. Peraí, deixa eu
Can
fazer
you
mais.
answer-
I suppose.
Deixa eu perguntar mais uma coisa sobre o irmão dele.
Do you know Rolf, the plant master?
Sure, he brings our gardening waste to the recycling center every week. He's kind of an asshole, though. Always seems to be trying to rip you off.
Tá. Bom, então já
I'll
tenho.
let you get back.
Okay.
Vamos lá.
Hey, I had
Fine.
the sole meaning of life is to serve humanity.
I don't believe this.
You have something for me, Rolf?
I guess so. You know, you're the last person I was expecting. Was my brother a police informant?
Yeah. We were building a case, but that's all I'm at liberty to say.
Shit! That's crazy. Wait here, I'll be right back. Here, now go bury the bastard that killed my brother.
I'll do my very best. Got rid of the note. No need to hold on to that.
Tá, tô vendo. Vamos ver o que tem aqui.
Let's see here. There was an audio tape and a few documents inside. These look
Documentos.
like surveillance reports. It seems that Leonard was investigating Carl, Katerina, and Maya. The museum, the junk heap, and the apartment at Mimir Road are all mentioned as locations of interest. Leonard must have followed them around town and documented their activities.
Ooh.
There's not much new to me in here, but there's mention of multiple tape recordings. Maybe they can offer some other clue to the killer. I need to figure out some way to play that tape.
É, eu já sei como reproduzir a fita.
It's the tape that Leonard stashed away. The label says session number 3. It's in fairly bad condition.
Tá, então vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá. Vamos ouvir essa fitosa. Essa afitosa. Vamos lá. Não é aqui. É no museu. Opa, vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá.
This tape is in pretty bad shape, but I might be able to do something with this machine here. All right. Looks like
Ixi.
the machine has analyzed the tape. Maybe I can reduce some or all of this noise.
Ok, peraí, como que faz? Peraí, calma. Faço como isso? Peraí. Ah, pera.
I shouldn't do that before I filtered out all the noise.
Tá, calma. Peraí. Ah, entendi. Cara, eu tô tentando entender como funciona.
I shouldn't do that before I...
Tipo isso aqui. Peraí. Tô tentando entender. Processando. Ah. Peraí, eu já tô quase entendendo. Peraí. Peraí. Será que agora foi?
I can't shake the feeling that someone is onto us.
We've been careful. You're imagining things, Carl.
Os sinos!
Can't wait to be done with all of this and just go be a family.
Me either, my love. Me either. Did you get the package?
Yes, had a look inside. CPUs, neural cores, major third-degree violations.
I don't like it any more than you do, but it will keep Maya off our backs for a while.
Fuck, Mel, it's too hot. Terrorist classified hot. By definition, we're terrorists now.
Don't be dramatic. We'll keep our heads down, let Maya have her fun, then eject from this whole mess.
Things used to be so simple around here.
Ok. Tá. Então ela esconderam o pacote perto do negócio do sininho.
Interesting. If only I knew where it was recorded.
Eu sei. Vamos lá. Eu sei. Agora eu tô gostando. O jogo tá andando liso e maravilhoso.
Oh, those must be the chimes I heard on Leonard's tape. That means Carl and Katerina were here when they were recorded. I should have a look around.
Sim, vamos look around. Banco.
I wonder. There's something taped here under the bench. A tape recorder. This must be what Leonard used to record Carl and Katerina. There's still a tape inside. Crap, looks like the recorder is busted. I'll just ditch it and keep the tape.
Então vamos voltar pra lá e ouvir de novo essa nova fitosa. Pra cá. O Leonard trabalhava para alguém que queria acabar com a magia e os outros.
about Carl. I'll find a way to make him see the value of our cause.
Quê?
He's a liability, Katarina. It's only a matter of time before he figures out our true plans.
Putz!
Maya, just don't call our child.
Nossa, filho, assim.
What? Vessel? But that's exactly what
Eu
it is.
sabia, eu sabia.
Vessel for Holdra. Don't get emotionally attached. We must put our own selfish desires aside. How many children can she not save? How much suffering can she not end?
I know, Master, it's...
Ah!
What if something went wrong? What if this is all for nothing?
Ah, sua
You need
safada.
to have faith, sister. Ever since I was little, I have sung to the tune of these machines. Now, is your
The
wrist
tune of the
implant working
machines.
as expected?
I think so. Doesn't itch anymore, at least.
I'll run a diagnostic later. I also put in a little surprise.
Oh, oh,
Let me
oh,
guess.
oh, oh.
A bomb?
Is that sarcasm? It doesn't befit you. No. A biometric signature.
Oh.
For the city trench coats? Why would one of them ever come to Nordsund?
It's just precaution. We won't remain here forever. I haven't gotten us this far by avoiding contingencies, have I?
I suppose not.
Katarina played me good.
É.
She is one of them. I must go and confront her.
É isso aí. Vai lá, senta a porrada nela. Bom, provavelmente quando eu voltar pro lixão ela vai estar morta. Vocês querem apostar quanto? Eu aposto um pacotinho de batatinhas de vinagre e sal. Ah, sabia! Ó a porta aberta. Deixa eu...
I have a bad feeling about this.
Não brinca.
Same here, but I'll be careful. I promise.
If you say so, honey.
Deixa eu já preparar minha arma aqui, né? Aqui, ó, já fica com a arma pronta. Ah,
Katarina? Huh? If someone is there, show yourself. Strange. Hey, Katarina, wake up. Shit, her pulse is extremely weak. Maybe her arm is worse off than it looks. I need to go get help.
putz. É porque eu atirei no braço dela?
From what I can gather, some kind of brain trauma has put her in a comatose state.
Putz.
Damn. Can you determine the extent of the damage?
Difficult to say, which is typical for most brain injuries. She could wake up in 5 minutes. She may never wake up at all.
Ah.
What could have caused it? Could someone have done it to her?
Sim, lógico, né?
It's theoretically possible that she suffered a stroke, but her symptoms are
Ah, era o
similar
implante.
to victims of sophisticated interrogation techniques.
Interrogation techniques? Like what?
I'm no neurologist or nanoengineer, but from what I learned in medical school, there are advanced torture devices and energy-based weapons that can cause symptoms like this. All of them illegal, of course. Your colleagues at the Bureau may have more information about the subject.
I see. I will consult my contact here in Nordsund. Perhaps she has some knowledge on the matter.
Very well. I will remain here overnight and monitor this woman's vitals.
Good. Thank you, Doctor. Stay frosty, Gabriel. Whoever did this to Katarina may decide to come back.
I'll try, ma'am. Be careful out there. Euron is drawing near.
Juro.
You run.
You didn't hear?
Ah.
Storm. That's what people are calling it.
Oh. Must be a big one.
Ah. Ixi.
No Stina.
No Stina. Opa, 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 opa.
Quite a mess. Could be caused by the storm.
Ou...
Or quite a mess. It's Stina's scarf.
Ah! Ixi.
Stina! What the hell?
Sorry, kid. Can't let you stand in my way.
But why?
Ah. Puta que pariu!
Damn it. Why'd you have to get so close?
Xiii, morre. Deu game over? Ah, nossa.
No, this wasn't supposed to happen. Hold on, darling. I've got this.
Uau!
Damn. The strain on my blue to keep me alive must have knocked out the ox. I've never felt this cold. I need to find a way to heat myself up before I get hypothermia.
Ixi, caralho. Riacho, galho úmido. É, eu sabia, aquela fitinha lá. O que aconteceu? Era um pequeno spoiler. Sabia que a Stina estava envolvida.
It's a shallow cave, but I should be able to take shelter from the storm in there. I need to get myself warm and dry first, though.
Ramo.
A large branch. Damp and not ideal as firewood. Damn, it's too tough to break.
Ixi, meus negócios nem estão funcionando.
That combination makes no...
Ramo, ramo, ramo. Solo.
This area in front of the cave looks suitable for a campfire.
Tá.
Okay, I put the firewood in place. I'll need some dry kindling too.
O livro?
I hate to do this, but it's a matter of survival. Damn, too much wind from the east. I need to shield the campfire with something.
A foto emoldurada.
That action doesn't seem...
Não? A fita?
I don't see how those... That combination...
Pera aí. O ramo?
A large branch...
Não.
The firewood and
O caderno?
I don't think anything...
Não, não é pra anotar, é pra...
I don't see...
Pera aí.
That combination make...
Não?
That combination... No point. The notebook is damp all the way through.
Caceta.
Damn. Too much wind from the east. I need to shield the...
Ah. East. Então eu vou botar um negócio... Peraí. Ah, tá. Peraí, calma. Eu quero tentar...
That action doesn't...
Meu caceta. Tô tentando montar as coisas
That
aqui.
action... I don't see how those...
Gente, eu tô tentando...
That action... Damn. Too...
Então aqui...
A large branch.
Ah, não sei que eu possa... Peraí.
That action...
Oh, caceta.
That action...
Oh, meu Deus do céu! Espero que não tenha um tempo, porque se tiver, daqui a pouco eu vou morrer.
Pretty intense flow in the stream. I could follow the stream back to Nordsen.
Onde eu tenho que colocar essa porcariazinha aqui? É em um dos galhos? Aqui, ó.
A large branch. A large branch. A large... A large... I don't see how the... I don't think any... photo of Katerina. The glass... That action doesn't... It's the tape found in the tape recorder under the bench. The label said... That action doesn't... I don't see how the... Damp through and through. That action does... It's the tape found... This straight stick is nice and dry. With some kindling, that combination... I don't see...
Ah, tá.
I've gathered a few dense tree branches, but I'll... Yeah, I might... Alright, that should catch any wind coming from...
Remember last time we went camping?
How could I forget? What didn't go wrong that weekend?
Well, we were never hit by any meteorites or struck by lightning. But other than that...
At least my friction fire skills have improved. I never thought all that survival training would ever actually pay off.
Avoiding death by freezing may have been a decent incentive.
You could say that. As much as I enjoy your company, I'm not quite ready to cross over to the other side.
De novo, tive que consultar walkthrough. Que bosta, mano. Saco.
Looks like the storm has subsided. I should try to make my way back to Nordsund.
Tá, mas não agora, que eu tô muito irritada de ter que ter consultado o walkthrough pra fazer a porcaria da fogueira. Enfim, a gente continua no nosso próximo vídeo. Até mais.